Hi friends! Welcome back. I'm glad you're here. So I'm going to start with a little confession. I actually did this video a couple days ago and I had a little snafu in the middle of it and I may or may not have said a naughty word. And so I was like, I'll just cut that part out later. I'll just forget about it. So I kept talking and filmed the video. And then later I realized I'm crazy because I don't know how to edit a video. I don't know how to do it. So I'm going to try again. Maybe I'll do better this time. We'll give it a shot. So today I'm going to talk about the 3 types of people I think we all need in our lives. I had a little bit of a rough week last week and had a little mental breakdown. And probably if you talk to my husband, he would tell you it was a lot more than just a little bit of a mental breakdown. But now that I've got my feet under me again, my head on straight, I was kind of looking back over that week and I realized the people that were there for me, that they all fell into like one of these categories. And I'm really thankful for them. So the first type of person that is really helpful in our lives is the listener. And this person is great for not just your times of conflict, not just your troubles, but your triumphs too. They're going to listen to you, be excited, and talk about your triumphs, and they're going to say, good job, and they're going to listen to you when you're sad and you need encouragement, and they're not going to say much. They're just going to say things like, it'll be all right, sweetie, it'll be okay, and, oh my goodness, I want you to see my daughter.
Hi! We were just playing Paintmas, so that is so crazy. And we were just playing Paintmas, so crazy. Bye!
They're having a paint fight outside. They're supposed to be painting, and they had a paint fight outside. So I'm sure you'll get to see the others too. It's definitely going to be bath night in our house tonight. So the listener is somebody who's great to have just to listen to you. They're going to let you get stuff off your chest, and they're not going to judge you. They're just going to always be there for you, and they're not going to say much. They're not going to try and fix your problem. They're just going to listen, and that is I think it's a great thing for all of us to be able to do, but some people are more skilled in that department than others. The second type of person is the encourager. The encourager is going to speak life into your life. They're going to speak life over you. They're going to speak encouragement into your life. They're going to say things like, you're the apple of God's eye. You are made for a purpose. Things will work out. So the encourager is somebody who's going to kind of listen to you and then just speak words over you that are going to lift you up. And for me, my love language is words. And so I think that's where the devil gets me. I have this constant voice in my head that is just so negative. I say things to myself that I would never even think about another person, let alone say to them. But yet I let myself say it to myself, which is awful. And so when you're going through a crisis and then that voice is all you hear, you start to believe those lies, the voices speaking over you. And so to have 1 or 2 people that can encourage you with the truth, that can speak life into you, is just so important. And for me, especially because I'm words, is so helpful.
Mama,
yeah.
I need help washing off.
Yeah, you do need help washing off. I'll help you in just a minute.
No, I want to do it right now.
Okay, give me a minute. And so the third type of person, she got paint on me. The third type of person is the truth and love person. And this person is going to be, I think, somebody that is harder to find, and we might have a little bit of conflict with because nobody wants to be told they're wrong, especially when you're feeling hurt. You don't want to be told you're wrong. And a lot of times what we need to hear, the truth that we need to hear, is not easy to hear. And so my husband is my truth speaker, and so we are totally different. He's the D personality. He's dominant. He's the provider and the protector. He cares about facts. He does not care about emotion at all. He doesn't want to know how you felt when somebody said it. He just wants to know the words that were used. I am an S personality. I'm very sensitive. And I'm all about emotion. I love facts, but the facts get lost in my emotions, and I end up going down all these different rabbit holes, and by the end, I'm like, I don't even know what was said anymore. I don't know what the facts are because I'm so caught up in my emotions. And so he is really good at like reeling me back in and being like, that is not what was said. That is not what happened.
Hi, Mommy. We're ready to be washed off. Yeah, we're
Okay.
ready to be washed off.
Come look at my children. Come here. Oh my gosh, Max. Did you guys have fun?
Yes. Come on, Dylan. Did you not like the other one?
Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, give me 2 more minutes and then I'll help you get a bath. Okay, so he's gonna say things like, enough is enough. Basically, like, get yourself together. Enough is enough. It's not what happened. And he'll say things like, what was said was, ... Like, he'll give me the facts back, which is the truth, what actually happened. And then he'll say, like, either get over it and move on or fix it. And he doesn't do it mean, but it still makes me mad at him because it's not what I want to hear. I want to be coddled and I want to be told, oh, sweetie, it's okay. Like, I want to be encouraged. But the truth is really, really, really important. And I think that's a harder thing to find in your life, because you have to really trust that person to know that they're not trying to hurt you, that they really do love you. And I mean, my husband is, what's good for me is ultimately what's good for him, and what's good for me is going to be good for his children and our children. And so I know he loves me, and so when he speaks truth over me, even though it makes me angry, like, I still listen. I try to listen because I know he just wants what's best for me. So like I said, I think that's the harder person to find in your life. I definitely didn't have a truth speaker until him in my life. And so, yeah, I think that's it. For me, I personally am the encourager. I wish I was a truth speaker, but I'm so nervous about hurting people's feelings. And back with the emotions, I am more of a encourager. I'm the one that wants to bring you a meal, and I want to give you a hug, and I want to call you, and I want to text you, and I want to see if you're okay. And so yeah, I'm definitely an encourager. But I would love to know what you are. What category do you fall into in your life? I think it's fine to be one of them. It's how God made us. We can't all be encouragers. We can't all be listeners, and we can't all be truth speakers. I think it's fine to be who you are. And so for me, I'm an encourager, and I think that's it. So I'd love to know where you fall in, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.